Hey there, folks. Tonight we're diving into the wild world of betting scams. Let's be honest, the idea of easy money is pretty damn tempting. It's like finding a 20 in your old jeans. Except in this case, that 20 promises to magically multiply into a mountain of cash. But here's the catch: if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, especially when it comes to betting. Betting in itself isn't inherently bad. Millions of people enjoy a flutter on a football game or a horse race. It's a form of entertainment, like going to the movies or playing the lottery. The problem arises when shady characters try to exploit that desire for a quick buck. Enter the world of fixed games and betting scams. These con artists prey on your hopes and dreams, promising guaranteed wins and insider information. The reality, however, is far less glamorous. These scams are elaborate schemes designed to separate you from your hard-earned money. And trust me, they are more common than you think. From social media to dodgy websites, scammers lurk in the shadows, waiting to pounce on unsuspecting victims. So before you even think about betting on that sure thing, join us as we expose the dirty tricks of the trade and arm you with the knowledge to protect yourself from these predators. Stay tuned. All right, let's break down how these betting scams actually work. First, you've got the fixer. This is the smooth-talking individual who claims to have access to insider information about a fixed game. They might be a mysterious figure on a forum, a tipster on social media, or even someone you know who's been roped into the con. The fixer will spin a tale about how they know a player, a ref, or someone in the know who's going to throw the game. They'll use jargon, throw around big numbers, and might even show you fake testimonials to build credibility. The goal is to make the opportunity seem exclusive and time-sensitive, pressuring you to act fast. Once they've piqued your interest, they'll ask for an upfront fee in exchange for this guaranteed tip. This is where the alarm bells should start ringing. A legitimate tipster would take a cut of the winnings, not demand money up front, but the scammer's counting on your greed and naivety to cloud your judgment. And here's the kicker: even if you pay up, the fixed game is usually anything but. The game goes on as planned, you lose your money, and the scammer disappears with your cash. It's a classic bait and switch, leaving you feeling foolish and out of pocket. Don't think it could happen to you? Think again. People from all walks of life fall victim to these scams every day. One common example involves social media. You're scrolling through your feed and stumble upon an ad for a sports investment opportunity. The ad features flashy cars, stacks of cash, and promises of unbelievable returns. Intrigued, you click through and find yourself on a website peddling fixed match tips. These websites often use stolen images and fake testimonials to appear legitimate. They might even claim to be affiliated with reputable betting companies, but it's all smoke and mirrors. Another common scam involves direct messages. A helpful stranger slides into your DMs claiming to have insider information about a game. They'll offer you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a killing, but there's a catch. They need a small verification fee to ensure you're not affiliated with authorities. These are just a couple of examples of the countless ways scammers try to swindle unsuspecting bettors. The takeaway: if someone is promising you guaranteed returns from betting, run for the hills. It's almost certainly a scam. So why do people fall for these scams? It's easy to scoff and call it greed or naivety, but the truth is these scams exploit some very human vulnerabilities. We all want to believe in shortcuts. We see those lottery winners popping champagne and think, why not me? The promise of easy money taps into that desire for a quick fix. It bypasses the hard work, the risk assessment, the delayed gratification that usually comes with success. It's the allure of the jackpot without having to buy a lottery ticket. Scammers also prey on our emotions. They create a sense of urgency, making you believe you'll miss out if you don't act fast. They exploit your trust, often posing as friends or using social proof to make their claims seem more credible. And they play on your fear of missing out, creating a false sense of scarcity to pressure you into making a rash decision. But here's the thing, folks, there's no such thing as a free lunch. If someone claims to have a surefire way to beat the system, they're either delusional or trying to scam you. And more often than not, it's the latter. Section 5, Red Flags and Reality Checks, Spotting the Scams. Now that we know how these scams work and why people fall for them, let's talk about how to spot them. The first step is to be aware of the red flags. If someone is promising you guaranteed wins, that's a huge red flag. Remember, betting by its very nature involves risk. Anyone who claims otherwise is either lying or clueless. Another red flag is upfront payment. Legitimate tipsters make money from a percentage of your winnings, not from fees paid in advance. If someone's asking for money before they deliver the goods, it's a scam. Be wary of unsolicited messages or friend requests from people claiming to have insider information. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Be skeptical of extravagant claims and promises of unrealistic returns. If an opportunity sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Trust your gut and don't be afraid to walk away. Section 6, protecting your bankroll, practical tips for safe betting. So you're keen on having a flutter but want to avoid getting fleeced? Good call. Here are a few practical tips to protect yourself and your hard-earned cash. 1. Stick to reputable bookmakers. Only bet with licensed and regulated bookmakers. These companies are held to a higher standard and are less likely to be involved in shady activities. 2. Do your research. Before you hand over any money, research the tipster or website. Check for reviews, look for independent verification of their claims, and be wary of overly positive testimonials, which could be fake. 3. Understand the odds. Betting odds are a reflection of probability, not certainty. If the odds seem too good to be true, they probably are. Don't let the allure of a big win cloud your judgment. 4. Set a budget. Decide how much you're willing to lose before you start betting and stick to it. Don't chase losses or bet more than you can afford. 5. Never share your personal information. Be cautious about sharing your personal or financial information with anyone online, especially those claiming to offer betting tips or fixed matches. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about betting scams, the better equipped you'll be to avoid them. Section 7. The house always wins unless you're the house. Legitimate betting. Here's a hard truth. In the world of betting, the house always has an edge. That's how casinos and bookmakers stay in business. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy a flutter and maybe even win some money. The key is to approach betting with a realistic mindset and a focus on responsible gambling. If you're looking for a guaranteed way to make money, betting isn't it. Treat it as a form of entertainment, like going to the movies or a concert. Set a budget, stick to it, and don't bet more than you can afford to lose. Remember, betting should be fun, not a financial strategy. Enjoy the thrill of the game, but don't let it consume you. Section 8. Knowledge is power, research and resources. In the age of the internet, there's no excuse for going in blind. There are tons of resources available to help you learn about responsible gambling and avoid scams. Reputable websites and organizations offer information on everything from understanding odds to identifying and reporting scams. Don't hesitate to reach out for help if you need it. If you or someone you know has been affected by a betting scam, there are resources available to help. Remember, knowledge is your best defense against scams. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself and your money. Section 9. When it's too good to be truth, it probably is. This one bears repeating. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. This old adage holds true in many aspects of life, but it's especially relevant in the world of betting. Scammers prey on our desire for easy money, promising us the moon and delivering nothing but heartache and an empty wallet. Don't let the allure of a quick buck cloud your judgment. Be skeptical, ask questions, and don't be afraid to walk away from a deal that feels fishy. Your bank account will thank you for it. Section 10, the bottom line, stay sharp, stay safe. So, there you have it, folks. The world of betting scams is a treacherous one, filled with smooth talkers and empty promises. But by staying informed, being cautious, and trusting your instincts, you can avoid becoming another victim. Remember, there's no such thing as a sure thing in betting, except maybe the house always winning. Enjoy the thrill of the game, but do so responsibly and never let the pursuit of easy money cloud your judgment. Stay sharp, stay safe, and keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket. And that's the word. Good night.